Okay, get ready. Let's go.
And we are underway.
Stationary.
Now, boss.
Stationary started, bro.
Yeah, boss, I'm really happy to be commentating with you today, bro. How you feeling about this matchup?
Good. I ain't been on exhibitions in a long time.
It's good to have you back, man. You know, you've been fighting in ranked for a long time. You know, instead of slumming it out here with us peons, you've been up in the clouds. But right now, we got your boy, TIMMEH, taking on Iron Vitality. Iron Vitality, of course, has been one of our cosplay boxers, keeping that classic peekaboo stance and loving to cosplay as Mike Tyson. TIMMEH is just TIMMEH, and TIMMEH throws hands because TIMMEH don't care. Early on, we got Iron Vitality off to a rocking start. Chat, make some noise. We're going to get on to this battle.
No big hits, though. No big hits, just a lot of, kind of a little slugfest. Nothing too crazy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Starting off pretty strong, though, compared to most of those warm-up matches.
Absolutely.
So, hopefully, we're either going to see early KOs, or we're going to see people get tired really fast. I'm curious.
It'll be very interesting.
TIMMEH's controllers are really strangely positioned.
What you talking about? What
the
you
way
seeing
he
there?
holds his arms is really a little weird.
Now, we had this poll earlier, Boz, in the community. Since this is a VR game, a lot of people do have different ways to hold their controllers, right? And it does make the characters do different things. Do you have a special way that you hold the controller, or is it just kind of standard?
I hold it normal. In the calibration system, the glove offset, I just have it to where it actually matches how my hand is in real life. So that just lets me get the best feel of what I'm actually doing. You know, I don't make it so I hit 20 damage harder if I do a specific one. I just put it how it's supposed to be.
Look, I feel that. Speaking of back into this action, though, TIMMEH looking into a little bit of trouble as Iron Vitality being the one to find a little bit more aggression in this first match. Like you said, not a lot of significant blows being landed. You can definitely hear from the crowd. They're not as active, but this is the discovery round. Ooh, there we go. Iron Vitality landing something now.
Probably just those orange and red hits, maybe a little blue. No rocks, though. No flashes, no ugly face. Just... honestly, and a lot of these hits are just not connecting. I'm not even hearing the thuds. They're just going around them. So
very
not
interesting.
Too much precision. Not a lot of precision from either end. So I'm really hoping I get to see more of those precise, hard blows.
And we gotta wonder too, could there be a little bit of lag involved?
There probably is.
Yeah, Solly, if you can weigh in, what region are both of these fighters fighting out of?
So Vitality is fighting out of not disclosed, but NA generally. TIMMEH also put NA. So this is why you got to specify your regions in the sign up, guys. Might not otherwise be the best experience.
Yeah, we got to be careful. So if you put NA, we're just going to assume, all of NA.
5 seconds of the round, though.
Yeah.
There it is.
Now, for those in the chat, I got to lock in with the chat real quick.
I believe Vitality won that round. I saw TIMMEH showing that face, when you get gray when you're taking a lot of damage. So that round is more than likely going to Vitality right there, just off pure damage.
I agree. Chat, I got to ask you guys the question as well. Chat, what do you guys think? Who won that round? TIMMEH or Iron Vitality? You know what I'm saying? Elysium, lock it in. Vitality definitely won that round according to Elysium. LeBron, TIMMEH, TIMMEH says TIMMEH. You know what I'm saying? Z4Y says it was a close round. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw. And for those who want to know, TIMMEH is a little kid. So if people saying he fights like a little kid, he's a little kid. So a lot of the people who play this game, the ages do skew younger. So keep that in mind, folks. Don't be too harsh. A lot of these people are just kids, just playing the game, having fun. Speaking of having fun, Boz, let's get it underway. Round number 2.
Round 2.
The discovery, the adjustment round, right? So we've seen what both of these boxers.
Adjustment, hopefully some KOs, because I personally love watching KOs. It's the most fun thing.
That is definitely the North American way, man. We do love to go for the big KOs, but the way things are landing right now, I don't know if we're going to see a lot of big KOs. I think the main adjustment that I want to see from both of these boxers is to kind of realize that, there may be some lag between these two, so you got to adjust for the lag, the true op in the ring.
Real. Yeah, lag is probably the biggest. Vitality.
Goes to show what we know. Vitality.
Finally seeing something. So he clearly adjusted well.
Let's go. Let's fight.
All right, going on in. Vitality was the one in the first round making the crowd move. I'm looking at the observer, so even if you can't see the punches being landed, that may be a lag situation. Yeah, good lag situation. But when you hear the crowd roar, that means damage was registered in the game, whether we saw it or not. So right now we're gonna just lock in with the crowd in game. If they make noise, we know what we're seeing is actually landing, and knowing that the ops, the true lag, is in the way.
Let's go.
Normally those when that crowd roars, you're seeing orange, which is 30+ damage or higher.
Good call out. Good call out. And if we don't see that ugly face,
that's the only way. The crowd will give a little ooh if you hit that 20+, that little blue range. Otherwise, they don't roar. You know.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know for those who are listening out on Discord. Ooh, speaking of big shots, down goes TIMMEH.
Maybe I'm tweaking, but I think there was a little bit of delay in between that hit.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some lag in between this fight, for sure.
Like, I saw him get hit, and then like a half second later, he went down. But hey, a KO is a KO.
Yeah, plenty of time to work here in the round 2 for Iron Vitality.
That was a really nice little check hook by Vitality, and this could be it. He is rocked, and you know when you're rocked, you take the increased damage. So this could be it for TIMMEH if he's not careful.
Absolutely. One more knockdown on death's door is TIMMEH, and Iron Vitality working on that TKO, trying to get a little highlight reel for the YouTube channel.
You know it.
One thing I do want to see less from Iron Vitality, though, he's looking for that knockout a little too desperately, getting really close to the anti-spam system. He really just needs to go back and center himself, and really just work on trying to land the shots versus trying to get the knockdown.
Okay, was that the 15-second marker?
Yes, sir.
I think so, right? All right, well, round's coming to an end. Let's see. Oh, he's really trying to get that KO.
He really is.
Just straight hooks, just straight slug. That's the end of the round. So right now, I got both rounds of Vitality's favor. I'm going to guess. Right now, it's 10-9 Vitality, and then I'm going to say 10-7 Vitality again.
10-9 and 10-7 Vitality. Let me see here.
It depends on the damage disparagement.
Yeah.
Well, usually you get 1 point for being higher damage and then 1 extra point for each KO. So I'm saying 10-7.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
With 2 KOs, I'm assuming that Vitality got the most damage, and it looked like he was getting those like big hits that, you know, 40, 50 hits, 40, 50 damage hits that really can afford that damage.
I don't know if this is actually in the game, but I found that you can get a 10-8 round if your damage at least doubles theirs.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, that's like if you're going like 3,000 to 1,000. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's obviously extremely rare, and there's not that big of a disparagement here.
True.
So I'm guessing 1 point for damage in round 1, and then 1 point for damage round 2, and 2 for the knockdowns going into round 3. So the only way that TIMMEH can win right here is if he gets a TKO in the last round. So he needs to up it. Or unless he goes, I don't know, he gets a ridiculous amount of damage and 2 KOs. So we'll see what he can pull.
Yeah, I don't think with the conditions that we've been seeing so far in this fight that TIMMEH's going to have what it takes to come back. I mean, I can see everybody has a puncher's chance, right? Everyone has a puncher's chance. So yeah, TIMMEH could score a knockdown, especially with Iron Vitality chasing the knockdown. And that's a rare thing. Iron Vitality would have to put himself.
Gonna get hit with anti-spam. Okay, Vitality noticing the anti-spam and taking.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
He's trying to get those counter shots because TIMMEH knows that if he doesn't get the KOs, he's losing. So he's a little desperate. He's really, you know, forcing him into a position that he doesn't want to be in. Which is, I mean, that's how you want to play when you're this ahead.
TIMMEH also getting turned around a lot.
For the first time in the round.
Like I said, Vitality can get himself into a bit of trouble, right? Especially since he's up, he's confident, he's not really locked into really being too careful. TIMMEH can score a wild punch, especially if Iron Vitality is caught with his hands down. That's, of course, massive damage in this new damage patch. Or if he overextends himself too much, but I don't see that TIMMEH's going to be able to intentionally land the shot that he needs to put down Iron Vitality.
Ooh, another big hit from TIMMEH. Although, if TIMMEH, I don't know, goes Super Saiyan and combines anti-spam with the stance change, and then Vitality takes hella damage, he can get those one of those one-hit KOs that we've seen every now and then.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
I think I landed one on stream and Yogi landed one on stream, and that was literally it. That's the only ones you ever had. And that was in V3 when you could just slam somebody with 90s.
Yeah, I have not seen a single one-hit KO yet in V5.
I'm pretty sure they either removed it or because it's like the only way I think you can get that is if they're hit with anti-spam and they're in an offensive stance, so they're taking extra damage, and then you hit them with a pound of shot to increase the damage even more. Or they already removed it. I'm not sure what they did. I'm just assuming that it's basically virtually impossible under any normal circumstance to get it at this point. Which, I mean, is completely fair. Like, it's really rare in real life as well, so.
All right, last couple of seconds here in this match, getting back to the action. Iron Vitality keep working with his same strategy. TIMMEH looking for a big haymaker, a wonderful Hail Mary punch, but it's just not happening for the young man as we have about 10 more seconds left into this match. Looks like Iron Vitality is going to run away.
But, I mean, you know, TIMMEH is clearly on the younger side. Although, TIMMEH not looking bad this one. He might have got this round on damage, but even then, that is not enough.
I speak Spanish. Thank you for the rose, my friend. And of course, Iron Vitality takes it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this scorecard right now. So it's 28-26 in favor of Freak God. There goes Timmy out of the blue corner, coming in 10-9 over Vitality in that first round. And then we got the next one. Next round is 10-6. And looking at the third round, we have 10-9 with Vitality coming out by way of 28-26. Looking at those knockdowns, of course, we have the second knockdown here coming into the second round for Vitality. Let's go look at the damage. Freak God, aka TIMMEH, coming in at 847 to 796 in the first round, 382 to 980 in the second round going to Vitality, and 627 to 551 for your winner, with a damage total of 2327 to 1856 out of the red corner. Iron Vitality. Locking in with the chat right now. I want to say thank you to I Speak Spanish, going in for the 2 roses right now. Appreciate the support. Let's go to the crowd cam real quick and lock in. Let's see what the chat has to say. LeBron Dihinme saying nice fight, but on the other hand, Tofsta saying that this was rigged. What is going on with these judges and their Bitcoin ways? Somebody needs to rein them in. I Speak Spanish with 3 more roses. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord Gospel asking, how do I play? After these interviews, real quick, I will go ahead and let you guys know how to play. Appreciate the Lord Gospel 10 with the 6 roses on the chat. Thank you guys so much. So a very interesting and a different style fight. Chat, I'm going to let you guys know how to join in. But first things first, let me go ahead and check in with the Discord homies. We got to get TIMMEH and Iron Vitality up on the stage. You guys ready to talk? All right, let's get the Discord back on. So first up, Iron Vitality coming out here with the dub, bro. I want to know, how do you feel about that fight, man? You took on the young man TIMMEH. Was there a little bit of lag in that fight, or were we just seeing things?
I think you're just seeing things, because I told him to be prepared for this.
Okay, so this was...
I called what was going to happen.
Okay, this was a requested fight, right? So can you guys explain to the chat a little bit of backstory how this fight came to be?
I was going to fight one of my friends, but he couldn't really show up. So then TIMMEH took his place, and I beat him with him knocking me down once, and then he called me out. And then we got to hear.
And then we got to hear, and all things said and done, TIMMEH goes down. You come up with a dub. Give me your opinion on that fight. Was it an easy fight for you? Was it an easy night? It looked pretty easy.
It was really easy. Way easier than last time.
You suck.
Interesting.
Maybe it is, but you lost 2 rounds. You kind of risked it all with your gameplay there, because you lost first and the third round. You won because that second round you just bombed him down with the damage and the knockdowns. But
Because I was dropping my hands. That's the only reason.
well, hey, you will still win. So
All right.
Vitality, don't forget, I want to fight you too.
Look, we got a bunch of people coming after Vitality.
RC, but that never happened.
Look,
Well, we're gonna fight right here, right now.
we can make it happen. We can make it happen next week. We can make it happen next week. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, bro, for coming through. I want to go ahead and we're gonna get a rematch going. And well, let me get this interview out of the way, guys. So for a minute, let me just control the mic. So first off, I want to talk to TIMMEH. TIMMEH, are you up on chat? TIMMEH, welcome back. So you called out Iron Vitality, came up a little short. You know, that second round was devastating. Now Iron Vitality says that this was an easy fight, but Abaz had a great point that, you know, you actually had 2 rounds up. So from your POV, how was this fight?
Oh, it was a good fight. I mean, if I wasn't like messing up in the second round, I could have won.
Look, Z4Y out here saying in chat, I think if TIMMEH knocked out Vitality, he could have pulled through. So you got some folks in the chat. It was mixed. You know, some people didn't agree with the decision. But you know, a good fight nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you for showing up today. Dang, did my internet really just die? Yes, it did. Sorry, chat. Hold on, we will be right back. Got to lock back in with the homies. I don't know what's going on with the internet today, so give me like 3 minutos here. Testing. All right, I'm back.
all right, next.
Don't know what happened there. For some reason, my internet keeps kicking me off. But TIMMEH, I wanted to say that.
Lost Supa, so we have to wait for him to get back.
Yep.
Right.
We're back. I'm back on stage, fellas. So,
Back.
yeah, my internet for some reason just keeps kicking me out of the stage. So I will disappear from every once in a while. But TIMMEH, I just wanted to say that you got some support in the chat. Also, like I said, LeBron Dehinme says big W's to the to TIMMEH. So definitely keep showing up, young man. You know what I'm saying? And we'll keep you locked in here. I don't think we're gonna see a rematch for this bout, but you know, we'll look to see more of you next week. So, Solly, who do we have up next?